the river. Swimming upstream, now we picking up steam. Baby, the routine, trying to make a little bigger. Hopping out the hot box, bloodshot. For a motion, you be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the tight vibe, give you hope in the darkest of times.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And he'll step off and take the sign. Again. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running. Way outside, and that's ball one.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. DeGrom, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here is Marcus Semien. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. And it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Here's Corey Seager. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Wyatt Langford. And there's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's outside. Just
Ball
off the inside edge. In the dirt. And the 3-1. And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Jack Peterson. Peterson swings. Mashes one deep to right. Back there. And it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-0. This one chopped up the middle. Baden. He's in there. Here's Josh Young. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a strike in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Rudder takes off. Stays alive. Senga picks over, and he's back in safely. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Rudder goes again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Baden. Lindor. That's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
No balls. 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Vientos getting the start at third, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Check swing went around. 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Bottom of the 2nd. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Now one missed. And another ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Leody Taveras. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one's in there. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
This one in the air right field. Soto under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Marcus Semien. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Marcus Semien.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The throw to first, and Semien is out. And that ends the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Swing at a ground ball, Semien. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Young fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Up the middle. Gets it to first. He's out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Rangers.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is inside. And a foul ball. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that one fouled off. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
The designated hitter,
the batter now, Jock Peterson.
A great back and forth, and that is bad.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Langford, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes again. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Runner takes off, and that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Young. Popped up. Baden makes the catch, and that is the inning. Start of the fourth, and now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Juan Soto now went down on strikes his first time through. That's down and in.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. And there's a ball.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri really on his horse for it. 1 down. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Jonah Heim.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No balls. 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Leody Taveras. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Baden Over to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. DeGrom back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. Here's Jesse Winker. Struck out swinging his first time.
Jesse Wuke.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Marcus Semien. Tap foul at the plate. And now it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri on the move. He makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
Number 5.
Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Seager.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Yeah, the batter now, Wyatt Langford. Siri makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Peterson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses. And a count 1-2 on Jock. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a Dane Dunning gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. That one hammered center field. Going back. Way back there and gone. He hammers one out to center. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. And a foul ball.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
0-2.
He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing, called strike. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right
takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught and missed, struck him out, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Josh Young. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
In the air, center field, Siri. He's got it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is
first
empty.
baseman, number
Jake
21.
Burger now at the plate. Both 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Now one missed.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Mets trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here is Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nimmo hauls it in, 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Robert Garcia on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Winker on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And there's a ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Brett Beatty.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's a catcher to hit, Luis Torrens.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. There's the strike. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Corey Seager. Nunez back to work. And that is out of play. That smash towards center. Siri makes the play, and a quick out number 1. Wyatt Langford the next to hit.
The left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Jack Peterson, first pitch swinging.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go.
0-2.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back safely.
Hey, too late.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
To first, that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Francisco.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Chris Martin.
Now pitching.
And I
for
can't
the
imagine
Rangers,
any save is an easy one.
Number
You're holding a
55.
small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one almost got him.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one popped up. Young settles underneath it. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Foul ball there. That one missed. The Rangers leading by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Pete Alonso will hit next. Swings and misses. 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
And the Polar Bear strikes out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's way high. And it's 2-2. 1 strike away. Pitch misses. And it's 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one fouled hard the other way.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
With a clip, but they're still on mountain car, you know. Oh, wide enough to touch the naughty nasty.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks,
this is Corbin Carroll.
the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway.
7 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Ketel Marte. Just missed. One out, base is empty. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Sets him down on strike. Back here at Rogers Center and towing the slab, Corbin Burns. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now for the Jays,
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop.
Burns, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Low throw, and it gets by. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. McCarthy going back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. One out, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
Rudder takes off. Pitch almost got him. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Jimenez at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Chopped left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now in Toronto. Here's Gurriel.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a rocket out to left. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy.
The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Gosman measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Burns back to work. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard. It makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Joey Loperfido. Little chopper rolls foul. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel makes the grab on the run. And he holds it first with a single. Nice job getting the ball back in there. Ernie Clemens next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses badly for ball one. Kirk over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Back
to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singled and scored his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. On to the third inning. Randall Grichuk now.
Designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one a little bit high. Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now.
Perdomo.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 3-0. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad.
2-0.
Lots of pop. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school, I was sure.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. The D-backs hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And it'll be George Springer. To step to the plate. Well struck right field. Going back. Oh, he can't bring it in. Still manages a throw. Jimenez around second. On his way to third. Now second and third and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch back. Fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3. So up next, Joey Loperfido. Flying to left his first time.
Loperfido.
And a bunt right side. To the plate. Ow! And they defend the squeeze perfectly. So up
Now
next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. In the air, right field. Carroll snags it, and that is the third out of the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gosman back to work. In the air, left side. Santander right there to make the grab. 1 away. So now digging in, Jake McCarthy.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
The Diamondbacks trailing by 3. And we're at the top of the fifth. Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Carroll hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Hitter, number 5.
So now here's the DH, Dalton Varsho.
No, inside.
Varsho, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
The left fielder, number 20.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one missed, now 3-0. Varsho at first, 1 gone. Swung on, belted. Gurriel on the run. And makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Burns with a move to first. Varsho back in on a dive. 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Randall Grichuk. Swings through that.
Well, these Diamondbacks just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Flied to right his first time.
Moreno.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ground ball could be 2. Whips it across, and there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 37, Kevin Gingle.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he
boots it, makes the turn, and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. And the batter is George Springer, 1 for 2. Pickoff throw. Jimenez dives back in safely. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him swinging. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Toss to Naylor. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Jimmy Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Left field, Santander puts it away for the out. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Josh Naylor.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. The D-backs down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's a little bit low. Gurriel gets a piece. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. Moreno makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 3. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air. Tag got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. So man aboard, Anthony Santander. Next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Bichette on at second with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So now the DH spot, Randall Gritchen. Garcia in his 10th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fires over to Guerrero, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That missed inside. Ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Watch out, that one sails on it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first. First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now pitching for Arizona, number 63, Justin Martinez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Slice down the right side. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. McCarthy makes the catch, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Springer in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled away. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Guerrero leads off first with one away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Runner on the go again, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Gets under it and pops it up. And the infield fly rule call. And next for Toronto, Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground. Out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning.
Arizona,
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll. Now
Jeff Hoffman on to try and close it out.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-2. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered in this game. And Naylor swings through that one.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Jimenez throw to first. And they're down to their last out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.